Randy, they're in our yard.
Good morning.
This guy, his eyes. Why you over here taking the good people?
You need to stop.
You need to stop kidnapping people off the street.
You need a warrant to arrest this man.
No, we don't.
Yeah, you do. Yeah, you do. Why don't you take your masks off?
I need people to come down to Westminster and help us create a human chain.
I pray to God he forgives me. I really do. And I forgive you. I forgive you for doing this to me today.
I don't know about you, my social media feeds have become a bit of a horror show with all these videos of ICE and Border Patrol. But for every one of those videos of federal agents engaging in violence and intimidation against communities, it seems like there's another video showing a response. When you look at all these videos together, I think it's really encouraging because it paints a picture that they basically have one tool, which is the temporary power of the state. We have a huge toolbox of nonviolent tactics that seems to be growing by the day. Some of them are funny, some are dead serious, some are creative, some are really courageous.
All right, Charlotte, I'm out delivering food to my people that's scared to leave their home because of ICE. Listen, I have my boots on the ground. They will not go without their food. They will not go without their medicine. So to my peoples, you know I got my boots on the ground for you guys, and I will always stand 10 toes down, okay? Let's go, Charlotte. Let's go. Support one another.
No, you cannot.
We can? Okay. All right. Thank you. Interesting.
Oh, that's DHS Secretary
that's
Christy.
what Governor Pritzker says is cooperation in keeping people safe.
No, you can't use the bathroom.
So they denied Christy Noem bathroom access from a public building, and it looks like she was clenching them butt cheeks hard, like it was already coming out. And by the way she walks away, I think it was a bit too late anyways. She was walking como que ya va toda cagada.
Now, some bystanders reportedly ran into a CVS to quickly make signs, warning others that ICE was ahead and directing drivers to turn left to avoid the checkpoint.
People are finding ways to get around the algorithm of particular platforms if they're suppressing keywords, in this case, TikTok.
Excited to go shopping for some new fall clothes. I saw that UGG has like some really cute shoes out right now.
There's been this no sleep for ICE campaign for months in different cities. When federal agents are deployed to a particular city, they end up at some hotel, and sometimes community members greet them from outside and make it kind of hard for them to sleep. This is the Marriott in Pasadena.
Get out. Get out. Go around. Don't touch her.
When they came to New York City, this woman, still in her work clothes, coming out into the street, standing in front of this federal armored vehicle like it's Tiananmen Square.
Una mujer se ha vuelto viral en redes sociales tras protagonizar una escena que ha dado mucho de qué hablar en Nueva York durante una serie de redadas realizadas por agentes de inmigración.
President Trump will end the radical left's reign of terror in Portland once and for all. The president has directed Secretary Hegseth to provide all necessary troops to protect war-ravaged Portland and any ICE facilities under siege from attack by Antifa and other left-wing domestic terrorists.
What are you here for? For Margo? I swore they said a tan Toyota.
This is one of my favorites for allies who are not at risk of detention and deportation. And the caption here is "waste their time." Check this out.
They got a tip on where the ICE agents were staying. They let out all the air out of the tires. Way to go, North Carolina. Fuck ICE. Let's go.
You need to stop.
You need to stop kidnapping people off the street.
It's scary. It is scary to see. I was passing Home Depot. I saw what appeared to be two men tied up, with ICE agents.
Stop! You guys are kidnapping people off the street.
I walked up to the agents and asked what they were doing, if they were just arresting workers.
This is using your privilege.
And masked, armed, unidentified gunmen are standing in the parking lot of our local shopping centers. This is not how we lawfully and ethically enforce our laws. I won't be silenced. I will continue to speak up. We all need to continue to speak up.
This is kidnap. You need to fucking identify yourselves. You identify yourselves. What's your badge number?
This was one of the first videos that I saw early on in June in Southern California when this stuff really started hitting our social media feeds. And I have remembered to this day the courage of this woman to intervene on this gentleman's behalf.
No, we didn't see any of that shit. We didn't see any of that. No tiene que contestar ninguna pregunta. ¿Se identificó con usted? Okay. Ni madres, no conteste nada. Unless you guys identify yourselves, you are not taking anybody. Racial profiling is against the law, you motherfuckers.
You said it.
These are not ICE. These are fucking bounty hunters. Fuck them, assholes.
Sir, you need a warrant to arrest this man.
Okay. Hey, do me a favor. Can you take my keys and give it to the manager?
Of course, I can,
Give it
sir.
to her. There you go. Just give it to the manager of Menards, and he's gonna know. He's gonna call my boss.
Because
I work for Menards.
Menards gonna call your
Yeah,
boss?
I was doing the kitchen.
You need a warrant to arrest this man. Yeah, you do. Yeah, you do. Why don't you take your masks off? COVID. You want to kidnap people? Yeah, COVID? You want to call COVID? Call COVID. Yeah, call it COVID.
Give me my wallet.
Yes, sir. What car are you guys getting into? An Expedition here?
Where are you taking it?
Is your license plate?
Where?
Your tag's expired in 2018?
Well, you're gonna cite me for it or what?
I should.
We'll wait for your citation.
Yeah, you can't kidnap people off the street just because they're a different color than you.
This isn't about ICE per se, but this is the wife of Stephen Miller. You know, that Stephen Miller in the White House, Trump's architect for a lot of this stuff. Katie Miller started her own podcast and she interviews the owner of the Dallas Cowboys, Charlotte Jones, and asked about Bad Bunny, who's Puerto Rican, part of the United States. Bad Bunny is scheduled to perform at the upcoming Super Bowl. Listen to what Charlotte Jones says.
Super Bowl. I think it's awesome. And I think our Latina fan base is amazing. And I think when you think about the Super Bowl, you want the #1 performer in the world to be there.
Just look at her face. She wasn't expecting it.
We're on a global stage, and
Right.
we can't ever forget that. Our game goes out to everybody around the world, and to get the premier entertainer to want to be a part of our game, I think is amazing. And I think that we have a mixed culture. I mean, our whole society is based on immigrants that have come
Katie Miller is just about to explode off camera.
here and founded our country, and I think we can celebrate that. And I think the show's going to be amazing. You don't think?
This guy, his eyes. I know him already. His eyes. He's here already, okay, guys?
Mask off.
Familia. I'm here, okay? Yeah, I know. I know you're always here taking the good people. Why? Why you always here taking the good people? You are young men. Why you not get another job? Huh? Why you coming here all the time? Huh? You are young men. I know you're in Connecticut last night because I see you over there. I see you everywhere. And you're smart with a hat, right? You thinking you're smart with a hat?
No, I like the hat though.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. It's nice to see you here again. I'm here to support my people.
It's kind of a whole cat and mouse game of where they're going to show up next. We'll be there in 2 minutes and see if we see anything.
I already told you, you need to stay on the sidewalk. You can record, but stay on the sidewalk.
Everybody get in your car and follow. Follow them.
I woke up a Monday in September and my mom was saying, hey, ICE is in West Chicago, we have to go. We met up with some other patroller groups and leaders and got connected, and then kind of since then it's been no sleep, out all the time, just trying to find these guys.
Spending quality time with ICE. So some people will just follow. They don't impede a so-called investigation, they just follow and observe.
Can I help you?
Hey, yeah, no, I'm just out here. I live in the community. I'm trying to see what you guys are doing. I do have ID. Who are you guys with?
Is there a reason why you're impeding this investigation?
I'm not impeding. I was just driving, and I'm parked right there. I live in the neighborhood.
Everybody honking the horn?
Yeah, we're letting people know because people are going through intersections. So I'm out here at 23rd and Lombard right now. Do you guys have any identification on you?
Yeah, you see it. It's on our vest.
Do you guys have a badge number or a name?
No, you don't need all that.
I don't need all that. Why don't I need any of that?
You have ID on you?
Do you guys need my ID? What's the reason for stopping me?
What's the reason for following us honking your horn?
You guys are going through a neighborhood and you guys are stopping people on the street with no reason.
I suggest you stop following us, all right?
Here's Reba Hamilton in Charlotte, North Carolina. She's the woman sitting on her front porch drinking coffee. 2 landscapers are hanging Christmas decorations on a tree in her front yard. And agents roll up, and this is what she did.
Frozen on the ladder, and the other guy was standing down here holding lights for him. I had my safety weapon, and I just started recording him.
Randy, they're in our yard.
Si eres ciudadano, no hay problema. No me está diciendo de qué país usted es ciudadano. Ocupo saber de qué país usted es ciudadano. ¿Sabes cuál país eres, señor? ¿Tú eres ciudadano americano? Pregunta a mí. Soy agente federal de los Estados Unidos. Somos agentes federales, señor, aquí para importar las leyes de inmigración.
Good morning.
Señor. Señor. No, podemos hablar.
Get the hell out of my yard, you assholes. You need to follow him. I'll follow him.
Hello, sir. I didn't authorize for you to be in here. I need for you to step out of my business.
From hair salons to restaurant kitchens, workplaces are standing up and stopping ICE raids. So
Fourth
over the past
Amendment
few months, ICE has
workplaces.
targeted.
You look back at old documentaries about the civil rights movement, like Eyes on the Prize, you'll see stuff like this. There are trainings happening around the country where people in communities are prepared for what might happen if ICE arrives. And this one is from Siembra, North Carolina. There's been doing trainings on Fourth Amendment workplaces, which essentially has business owners or employees prepared if ICE or Border Patrol comes in to assert their Fourth Amendment rights against illegal search and seizures and to tell the federal agents to get off their business property.
For George Lopez, we have a warrant. Is this a warrant signed by a judicial? Excuse me, we need to go back there. Manager, please come to the front. We're here.
No, you are not able to do that. We need you to go on this.
We have.
And as we've seen in countless videos of interactions with federal agents, things happen fast. Adrenaline can spike. Training like this just helps people be prepared to act on their feet if something does happen quickly.
Immigration enforcement officers were met by protesting crowds in Rochester, New York.
My hometown.
Local Reverend Myra Brown went live on Facebook asking people to come help keep agents away from these roofers.
We have 3 ICE officers here who are trying to take men who are just doing a roofing job. I need people to come down to Westminster and help us create a human chain so that we can keep these gentlemen safe.
A Monroe County legislator,
It's
Rachel
faith in
Barnhart, was
action.
also present and posted pictures and video from the scene on X.
On a roof trying to make $1 and paying taxes on that $1. And ICE was here bothering them. So I came to bother ICE.
Eventually, the ICE agents can be seen walking to their vehicles. One of the vehicles can be seen driving away with flat tires.
I just want to let you know that it works. ICE is leaving.
We don't want you here. No hate, no fear.
Very suburban neighborhood, people using their privilege. And then there are a bunch of these videos of people being pulled over themselves and recording the interaction.
What do you mean
This is a
overstate?
U.S. citizen.
I don't know what that is.
Where were you born? And don't lie to me.
I'm from California, dude.
Don't lie to me. Where were you born?
California.
Okay, so we're gonna take you in and verify your
No,
information.
you're not, dude.
Yes, we
No,
are.
you're
Yes,
not.
Yes, we are.
I haven't done anything wrong.
You just told me that's you who I have here.
Yeah.
Okay, so then that's you. You just told me that's you.
But that doesn't make me an illegal or anything.
And you're Hispanic too? You're Hispanic too? What are you? You are? Fucking clown. Your parents would be proud of you, wouldn't they? They came here illegal and you got your paperwork, right? Out here. Picking up your own fucking people.
I hope to God He helps you and blesses you in your life and your family. And forgives you for your job. Forgives you for everything that you did wrong. I pray to God He forgives you. I really do. And I forgive you. I forgive you for doing this to me today.
This reminds me so much of some of the famous clips from the civil rights era, like John Lewis at the Edmund Pettus Bridge, or Reverend C.T. Vivian on the steps of the police station in Selma, Alabama, saying something very similar to Sheriff Jim Clark, the racist sheriff of Selma. Who knows if these agents have any kind of conscience where the words make that much of a difference? On the other hand, I think this is 26 Federal Plaza in New York City, an immigration court. And what this guy says here does reclaim some kind of power in a situation of otherwise complete powerlessness. And some people, lawyers, concerned citizens, are giving free legal advice to federal agents who are taking this administration's orders, but may not know much about qualified immunity or what happens when this administration comes to an end.
You know you're breaking the law. We know you're breaking the law. We see it on video every single day. And so I'm going to read you the federal law and the state law, and you can have an idea of what you're going to be up against. 18 U.S. Code 242, titled Deprivation of Rights Under Color of Law, is a federal law that makes it a crime for someone acting under the authority of law to willfully deprive another person of their constitutional rights or privileges. This includes actions taken by the government officials like law enforcement officers that violate a person's federally protected rights. And yes, this applies to undocumented migrants. So when you're using force without offering due process, you're looking at criminal liability. When we see the videos, tackling people to the ground, pushing them to the ground, using tasers, tear gas, the Fourth Amendment protects individuals against excessive force. And if it is found that you are using excessive force, considering the situation, you will not be protected as a federal agent against civil liability nor criminal liability. And it does not matter your intent. It doesn't matter if your superior said it's okay or instructed you to do that. You are individually responsible and liable. 18 USC 1385 generally prohibits the use of Army, Navy, Marine Corps, Air Force, and Space Force to execute the laws of the United States unless expressly authorized by the Constitution or an act of Congress.
If I just come through and say, yes, I'm a citizen, I can just go ahead.
It's justified. If it justified, the agent's justified by the answer, yes.
Okay, so if I have an accent and I'm brown, can I just say yes and go ahead, or do I have to prove it? I want to see what happens when I refuse to say that I'm a citizen or not.
That's fine. So you're unwilling to answer the question?
I don't think I have to in this country. I'm traveling down the road. It's the only way to get to my house. It's the only way to travel down this road. And I don't think anyone in this country not crossing a border should have to get pulled over.
You're not crossing the border.
100 miles within.
If I didn't speak English, and I would, yeah.
So this is outside the immigration detention facility in Portland, Oregon. And there's been a lot made of this blue line on the sidewalk where citizens cannot cross. And this lawyer is trying to gain access to her client who is being detained there. And finally, she just crosses.
Kidnapping people off of the streets and distracting the housing fire.
That's a badass bitch right there. This message is for ICE. Hi, how are ya? I really don't care. You're creating a bigger issue. You know that, right? They're dressing up as you now. They're taking women from their cars, bringing them to the back of vans and assaulting them, claiming to be you. And how are we to know? You don't identify yourself. You just take a set of cars. So, question, if it is an actual officer, and say one snatches me up out of my car, and I just grab my thing over here, and I defend myself because I fear for my life, would I get in trouble? Because I didn't know if it was you or not. You didn't state your name. You didn't let me know who you were or what was happening. I feared for my life. So tell me, what happens?
Back in June, federal agents tried to enter LA Dodgers baseball stadium, and the organization, prevented them from doing so. So some cities are taking official action aligned with the Fourth Amendment business idea to create ICE-free zones. This is Mayor Brandon Johnson of Chicago.
The order establishes ICE-free zones. That means that city property and unwilling private businesses will no longer serve as staging grounds for these raids. Our school parking lots are not for ICE to load their weapons. They are for Chicagoans who drop their kids off to learn. Our libraries are not for ICE to prepare for a raid. They're for Chicagoans to read and relax. Our parks are not for ICE to set up checkpoints. They are for Chicagoans to play and enjoy. Private establishments can partner with us to make it clear that private property is private property, and ICE cannot enter establishments without a valid warrant.
Wherever you are, whether ICE and Border Patrol are already active in your community or they might be on their way, I hope you're as encouraged and even inspired as I am by this collection of videos. I'd be curious what else you're seeing. Put in the comments what else you're seeing, and I'm sure I'll have plenty of material to make more videos like this one.